What's up, guys, and welcome back to the next episode of Mine Monday. And today, we're going to be playing Spawn. We're going to have a bit of a longer video today. Got some good matches in here, some more good for me than my opponent, but the last few are really good, so really close games. So do stay tuned. Hope you guys learned something new. It's always the goal in these videos, talk you through it, see if I can teach you guys something. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright, to start up, we're going to be playing against a noob Cybot, and we're going to be lagging right off the bat, but luckily it doesn't stay that way the entire time. But you're going to notice this is the second noob Cybot outside of Crowdmaker that I have played that uses that forward 2 string, like, in only the first 2 hits. I have no idea how to deal with it. I'm definitely going to be taking that into practice mode later. But in this game, you're going to notice my opponent's going to give me a lot of respect, almost too much, to the point I'm going to be getting away with like doing unsafe things on block and then poking him out of it afterwards. So I'm going to be really aggressive here against him and kind of see if he can actually stop what I'm doing. Like if he wants to stop respecting me so much and stop being too patient, because if you just sit there and block the whole time, you're going to get hit eventually. Like you got to know when to take your turn, otherwise you're just blocking till you die, pretty much. Although right here, his patience honestly pays off in this round. You're going to notice I'm not really going to be able to touch him. So this is the 4-2 string I was talking about. And I just want to wait. I don't know how to deal with it right now. You're going to see I might try and like down 2 it later, but I really need to figure that out. That's really all I'm thinking about right now. But I don't want to get hit by it because I know I'm going to get comboed pretty hard. So right there, immediately break after that. He's not going to get his armor break. Yeah, and then my opponent's huge mistake here. He had this. He totally had this. I don't know why he randomly teleported. I dropped it. He didn't break. I expected him to, but I don't know why he didn't. It was a good call by him, but that gave me all the momentum I needed. I mashed down 1 there because, honestly, I feel like he was going to just press buttons, and honestly, I think he was. So pays off for me. Down 1 him to death. Hit him with the infinite right there. Yeah, a little too much respect from him. Alright, so game 2 versus the noob Cybot player. I think it's going to be the last one against him. All I got to say about this game is yikes to my opponent. He tries to be a little bit more aggressive and to his detriment, but at the same time, he was still fairly predictable in respecting me. Right here, too aggressive. He just teleported after the string. Gets punished for it. I cannot believe I dropped the combo there, and then he gets up and gets to punish me for it. That's honestly pretty freaking annoying. But what can I do? That's on me right there. Right here, I used some plus frames, again, keep him in the corner. And I knew he was respecting me a lot, so I knew he was going to be blocking after the restand. So I just continued to throw him, and it's working pretty well. So until he starts to like try and duck it without blocking, then he can start to punish me. Good anti-air there, so I just really want to keep him in the corner here pretty bad. Keep him on his feet. I don't want him using wake-ups. Again, he's respecting a lot. He keeps blocking. He doesn't want to get comboed, so I'm just going to continue to throw him. And then right here, I hit him with a setup again, restand. Bam, I knew he was going to panic and fatal blow. I have a huge life lead. He has no idea what to do. So the only thing really there that he probably thinks of is to just throw out fatal blow. Because you get the armor and maybe you can get momentum back. But I down 2, I knew it was going to do enough damage. And that's why I keep the numbers up there. Alright, so I played a lot of matches against this Sub-Zero. And this one was amazing for me. So I had to keep this one in. I just walk him here to the corner. He was respecting after the restand a lot, so I kept throwing him a lot. And he also like mashing buttons on wake up, so I just kept my range with spawn, which you should be doing anyway with spawn. And then perfect round, and just flawless him. It's amazing. And you see he throws out his slide, and he really doesn't know what to do right here. But I include this game as well for the next game is very close. He makes some pretty decent adjustments that I struggle with, and I actually have a pretty good set with this guy. But I just keep him in the corner. I outrange him. He uses his armor on his fatal blow, which Honestly, Fatal Blow is good for like turning the tide at times like this too. You know, like use the armor and um, get guaranteed like 30% or something like that, depending on who you're playing. I think it's always over 30. But I get a little scared here, and I think he's gonna make a comeback again. That's that momentum thing. But yep, frame trap him, throw, brutal baby. Always getting them brutals. But yeah, he makes some pretty good adjustments, and the next game is going to be a lot closer. So let's get into that one. Alright, so starting off, I like doing the sweep here with Spawn now. I'm completely safe on it for the most part, and nothing really beats it, so I'm going to try and mix him up here with the back one. The back one mid, you can do the overhead string, or you can do the low. He has like 3 slot moves that are lows, and they're all pretty decent, but I like the stance the most. It has a crushing blow to it, it looks the coolest, and I could choose to flip sides or not. I got a pretty good health lead here, so I'm just going to be patient, wait. I was waiting for him to slide, but he did a good job not doing it. But a lot of Sub-Zeros always finish their overhead string, and it's unsafe on block, and that totally costs him the round here. And even better for me, I actually managed to flip him into the corner on this side. So that whole first round was going pretty well for me. Alright, so main goal here is always to try and keep them in the corner. I don't want him leaving at all, so by all means I'm going to throw him, I'm going to hold my ground, I'm going to try and make a read to see if he tries to jump over me or something, and just keep him in front the whole time. And you can really afford to play pretty far back with Spawn because of his range and his ability to get in. Great mids, he's got a couple of good strings that are, you know, not plus per se, but they're still pretty good and rangy and safe. So I get a huge health lead here. This tech from him, honestly, completely changed the momentum. I tried to grab him after that string, but he timed his fatal blow so perfectly. He got the armor. Like, I'm surprised he even got the armor on that. So suddenly, I'm way down on health here. I'm expecting Ice Ball, so I used the Veil. And he uses plus frames correctly, mixes me to death, knows I'm going to wake up, so he stays back, and then, again, mixes me to death, finishes the comeback. That was really good by him. Alright, again, he's using the overhead string and getting punished for it. I tried to improvise a combo there and completely dropped it. Honestly, I feel like I should have just stayed with what I knew there, but I wanted to get a little bit more damage, so I got a little too greedy. Walk him to the corner here, get big damage, restand, again, clutch tech by him. He's starting to tech throws pretty well. He's keeping his space here, he wants to be able to, you know, slide. And this slide is very, very crucial, because that was the second one he needed for this, and this completely drained my health bar. I did not expect it. I wasn't really keeping count of his slides for the requirements, and boy oh boy did it cost me. He played that really well, got some big damage, mixed me to death, and props to him, man. Alright, so this is going to be the third game against him, and the last game. He's going to mix me up pretty hard here. And you see, I'm trying to like get him off me with stand 3, 4, and just kind of get some space, because I don't want to be in Sub-Zero's like mix range at all. But he's doing a really good job getting in, and you know, I'm whiffing things here, and I think I'm gonna get a little. If I remember, I get a little tilted in a second because he keeps teching my throws. Right here, he techs one, right, but I can press buttons pretty quickly after a tech, so. Yeah, my back one is faster than his forward two, and I just keep him in the corner there and finish off the round. He tries to jump out, neutral jumping. Oh my god, I love it. It's great. I dropped the combo, unfortunate for me, but he gets hit by the overhead. Restand again. He guesses right. I didn't go low. I don't usually go low there when I feel like I probably should, but I just don't want to waste a meter to keep him on the same side. But. Yeah, it's probably better for me to do it. No, he's in a very good spot. After that slide, he's forced me into this spot. He knows big boots plus on block, so he's doing everything he can to keep the pressure on me and get his 50-50s. And right there, I was mashing buttons. I was tilted because the crushing blow, the 50-50s, I couldn't block any of them. And I was mashing buttons in the corner there, and he was a plus the whole time. So it was really, it's on me for getting tilted. And then again, tech every single time. He's teching all of them. So it's a little bit annoying. So you're gonna, I'm a little aggressive here, and boom, 30%. I knew he was gonna try and press buttons, thinking I was gonna like throw. Like you could like down 4 sometimes, and the throw will go over your head. And then right there, he was teching all my forward throws, so I decided to throw him backwards, and he techs the wrong way, and he DCs. So that's gonna do it for the set, and that's gonna do it for the video as well. So if you guys enjoyed or you learned a thing or two, please be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future content. Helps a ton, and I'll see you guys in the next one.